driving force that has led me into 3 lawsuits now that have not. That is, this issue has mushroomed as a result of her actions.
So her issue with you submitting a portrait for Donald Trump, or of Donald Trump, was just that he won.
What? No, just repeat the question, please.
So I'm trying to understand, because there is this weird thing, and they call it Trump derangement syndrome. But you submitted a portrait, is that correct?
Correct, yeah.
And she was upset because it was Donald Trump and he'd won.
Well, she can't say she's upset. She just couldn't help herself. She couldn't contain herself, and I think sought the opportunity to basically call up the artist and vent and take gleeful pleasure in that because of the way the conversation went. And the application was supported. I had campaigned. I had been involved for the full entire campaign season. I had, in 2014, Donald Trump, as a New Yorker, had expressed interest in running for governor of New York State. And myself and folks that I knew were like, well, this could be an answer to the political chaos that we deal with in New York State. And as a business person, he could bring, business sanity. He had name recognition, but he couldn't get the support from the Republican Party. So when he stood up to run in 2015, I thought it was very interesting. That's a whole journey and a whole story, how I painted this portrait, how I was inspired to paint it in the summer of 2015 when there were 17 Republican candidates on the stage and 4 or 5 Democrat candidates. And yet I knew at that point the experience that I had shown me that he was going to win. I'd paint this 7-foot by 15-foot portrait, massive painting, a prophetic or prescient portrait predicting his win, painting him as president. People thought I was crazy. People that I knew, nobody was interested in supporting Trump at the time. And they mocked and ridiculed even then. A lot of those folks changed. And just to let your audience know, today I am not a Trump apologist. I'm actually in my 3rd lawsuit. He's actually one of the defendants due to what is going on with the Smithsonian Institution today and the executive branch's incursions into the institution.